Hi, Ryan Fernando here, Sports Nutrition. Got a question from an athlete. Ravi's asked and said, Ryan, I've heard so much about the Game Changer documentary. I want to go vegan, but do vegan athletes lose more muscle? Is it true? So Ravi, here's the question, okay? Athletes lose muscle because of underfeeding or overtraining. So let's get one thing straight. Do you know how many calories you're burning in your training? If yes, you can plan a vegan diet to fulfill first the calorie and second to fulfill the protein need. In the Game Changer, there was a world strongman guy. I'm sure he is getting more than the required calories to maintain his muscle mass, and when he hits the calories, he's also making sure that he's probably using a protein supplement, a plant-based protein supplement, to hit his protein requirement. The third component that very few people talk about, which is genetics. For example, I'm a very skinny guy, I'm a lean guy. I've had all the free protein supplements in the world from companies coming to me as a nutritionist. I've taken up to 200 grams of protein a day, and I have not bulked up. Because you need to have the myostatin gene in you, which allows you to bulk up muscle. So the biggest problem with athletes, they think protein equals muscle. So these are the three variants: calories, how much of protein you need to eat in a day, and the genetic predisposition to building muscle. Like for example, Sushil Kumar was a vegetarian, and on a plant-based diet, with dairy of course, not vegan. So if your dairy is there in your diet, then it's not veganism, okay? He had amazing muscle, six-pack and everything. He was a powerful athlete. What's my point to you? You have to be genetically gifted, and that's why we find out that certain people do vegan diet and they're thumbs up and they're like, everybody should follow vegan diet, and certain people do non-veg and it's like, everybody should do non-veg. I believe discover your discover your own capacity. Once you discover your own capacity, you will realize what you need to do. So come to a nutritionist like me, Ravi. We'll plan your calories. If you want to try out the vegan approach, we'll do a blood test. We'll look at your C-reactive protein, we'll look at your ESR, we'll look at your vitamin B12, calcium, sodium, potassium, magnesium, and everything possible. We'll do a gene test to check if you're gluten sensitive. We'll do a gene test to check MUFA, PUFA, fats and all of that stuff, and how to look at the consumption of nuts and seeds in your diet and which nuts might make you put on weight, which is going more towards your fat deposition. Put all of this together. And then maybe think, okay, hey, this is what I need to do, and then observe it for 90 days and measure again. In fact, I use the heart rate early morning when you get up as a clear indicator of your recovery. Lower the heart rate, better is your recovery. So do it for 90 days on a vegan diet. Have a track record of 90 days without a vegan diet. If your heart rate is lower, that's a thumbs up. For everybody out there who is an athlete, please do not experiment with a diet. It could injure you. If done with the advice of a good nutritionist, it's going to get you to the right place. Like for example, would you just walk into the gym as a swimmer, as a cricketer, as a footballer, as a race car driver, whatever athlete you are, would you just walk into the gym and start doing your own exercise without knowing which muscle to target, how many reps to do, what weight to do, when to do that body part, how much recovery should you give in between that two exercises? Well, there are professionals called trainers, strength and conditioning coaches who advise you. But for dal chawal roti, everyone wants to do it self-help. So keep in mind that if you're going to do a vegan diet, yes, you can lose muscle, but no, at the same time, you could be a Sushil Kumar and you could be the world's strongest man. So, food for thought. Do it scientifically. Check out if your gut agrees with the vegan diet.